evening, people. Back with me, Fatwa Aulia from the Great News. This time we will be delivering the news of the long-lasting effects of workplace sexual harassment. The last 4 years have been dramatic for Kim Binney, a 40-year-old in San Diego, England, but she's matter-of-fact in describing these events. In February 2017, she interviewed for the role of trainee inspection driver for Highways England, a government-owned company responsible for motorways and major roads, now known as national highways. The mother of two was excited about the prospect of a progressive role with good earning potential. That was meant to be the start of the career, says Binney. I've never really had a career. I've always worked just to pay the bills. The same day as her interview, a male manager at the company took her phone number from her application form and began messaging her. The messages escalated quickly and obsessively over text and Facebook, and it became obvious that this wasn't simply workplace banter. He demanded kisses, mentioned sexual favors, and sent partly nude photos. He also gaslit her, claiming falsely that her references were so poor that she needed him in order to be hired. And when she mentioned reporting him to HR, he said that he could have her killed. Binney felt she had to keep talking with him in order to secure the role. Eventually, she was hired and started work in April at the depot where he'd assigned her. He chose the location so that a friend of his would be her supervisor, and thus would be able to exercise control over her on his behalf. 2 weeks after starting work, Binney brought a grievance to HR, whom she says blamed and belittled her, and rejected her request to change the post. Following an unsuccessful appeal, she resigned in August 2017. That wasn't the end of things though. Binney filed a claim with the Employment Tribunal, a government body that hears claims of unlawful treatment of employees. Finally, in March 2020, the tribunal ruled in her favor, calling her company's response atrociously poor and awarding her £74,000 or $100,000 in compensation. It was a huge amount of money, says Binney, who was in and out of work as her legal case progressed. But it was never about the money. I did it because I wanted to be heard. The case has also had broader impacts. In November 2020, Highways England signed a legal document committing to protecting its staff from sexual harassment. The entire experience drove me to the absolute brink, says Binney now. She is grateful to her solicitor and family who supported her throughout her ordeal, but Binney says she has found it difficult to recover trust in the individuals and institutions who let her down. If harassment hadn't derailed her position at Highways England, she believes she'd still be there, building a career. Instead, she's currently working part-time on a minimum wage as a delivery driver. She has also been training and searching for a position in environmental health and safety, though this search hasn't yet been successful. Binney's case is unusual because she went public and had a successful legal outcome. Most sexual harassment remains unreported, but what's all too common about her story is the impact the harassment has had on her life. This report, if facts have stretched and will continue to stretch long beyond the period of harassment itself. And that was the news for today. Follow the next update in the Great News 1 hour ahead. I'm Fatwa Aulia. Good evening and see you.